At 4'6'7", number 24, Dylan Brooks. At center, 6'11", number 4, Steven Adams. At 4'6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bain. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Moreno.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Here's Barrett and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Now, here's Bain. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Bain passes to Adams. Jackson against Randle. Jackson kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Brooks. He dishes it to Jackson. For Barrett, Jackson misses. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And so here's Memphis, following the score by New York. 6 on the shot clock. Bain passes to Adams. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Now here's Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Barrett kicks to Robinson. Feeds it to Fournier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Steps back. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Back to Morant. It's good. Morant's got his second basket.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here is Robinson. Now the dish to Barrett. Ball's knocked loose. Randall against Brooks. That one wide left. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Outside Fournier. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Morant scanning the floor. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
For 3, Fournier, and the Knicks miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And here is Bain, and that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Memphis leading.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt, Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
On the court for the Knicks, we've got Obi Toppin. Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Reddish, and it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. Rose finds Toppin, and he comes up with the deuce. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Clark, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Clark. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And so Clark nails both of them. Knicks trail by 8. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Free throw is good by Toppin.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
And both free throws good for Toppin.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Clark dishes to Jones. Clark a screen on quickly. Clark inside. Toppin covering, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Clark a screen on Rose. Conchar. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 10 points in the quarter.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
11 feet away. Goes back up. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Clark sets a screen for Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. Over Jones. That one's not going to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Clark the pass to Jones. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Memphis moving it around. Stolen by Robinson.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Conchar. Over Rose.
Well, the active hands of Derrick Rose. Really good job making that offensive player uncomfortable.
18. The Knicks, 10.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 8.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Adams against Robinson. Barrett kicks to Brunson. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And that one falls for Robinson. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Robinson hits them both. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Adams finds Morant. His 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. Randle outside. There's the pass to Fournier. Pass to Brunson. Dishes to Randle. To get open is Robinson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Morant outside from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. New York shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
One falls for Brunson. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Good on both. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson a screen on Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
First free throw is good, and New York making a change here. Brickley's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Faster quickly. Randall, a screen on Morant. Randall outside. No good from outside. Memphis leading by 8. Morant outside. Bane passes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Passes to Jackson. Shoots over Toppin. And again, Memphis no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Inside. Right block shot. New York, no good that time either. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to Adams. Down low. Jackson against Barrett, and he uses the glass on the way. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Randall, a screen on Brooks. And it's Barrett penetrating. The 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant outside. 19 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Randall outside. Crafty move. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up for New York. They have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Randall.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. And it's Robinson in at the center position.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And Clark slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Kicks it to Jones. Outside, Bane. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Bain. Shot, high post. Some solid defense from Rose. Knicks trail by 12. Now Randall. Outside Rose. Back to Randall. It's stolen by Jones. Inside, Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You got to love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Here's Randall. New York, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bounce pass from Rose. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. .146 left in the fourth. Jones, the pass to Concho. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Tillman. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket for Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're in front by 12. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Clark. Brooks checked in for John Concho. And it's Morant in for Jones. Evan Fournier's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Quickly. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Robinson with the block. Jackson against Fournier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
In international play, Evan Fournier has been a part of the French team for a lot of big events.
Well, think about it. He was part of bronze medal winning teams for France at both the 14 and 19 World Cups. He was the leading scorer for the French national team at the 2020 Tokyo Games. Oh, yeah, he's been an integral part.
And that one falls for Fournier.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
And so Fournier nails both of them. Here's Morant.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Clark.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. Randall surveying the D. Back to Robinson. Here's Brunson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Brandon Clark.